Hello, you've reached 415-612-1928. Leave a message after the tone.
Hey, buddy, it's Don. I've been trying to reach you for 2 weeks now. I'm still waiting on your copy for the radio ads. The campaign launches at the end of the month, and the clients want me to fire you to get your ass over to Weird Worlds on the double.
It looks like it's the end of the line for you, Mr. Green. Incurable writer's block. A brain corroded by mind-bending drugs and dime-store alcohol. The woman of your dreams and your little girl, no more than distant memories. Who'd want to live such a nightmare? Oh, congratulations, Mr. Green. It looks like you can achieve something after all. How touching. But this is just the first step. Writing is a solitary vice. Are you ready to face the outside world?
There you are, Green. Not only do you owe me 5 months' rent, you don't even bother to answer my letters anymore. I can barely get by on my small pension. I have no choice but to evict you. How you look like a bum. Get off the drugs and find a real job, Green. Tell your lady friend I said hello. She's a brave woman putting up with someone like you. If my husband were still with us, he'd kick you out on the spot. Tell your lady friend I said hello.
Hey man, you going to weird worlds? You write sci-fi? Sure takes imagination. I'll get you to read a short story of mine. It's about this dog and he thinks garbage men are aliens. Maybe you could talk to Don about it? I heard him yelling earlier. He was going berserk, baby. The guy seems like a real hard ass. If Mr. Sapner don't open his record store, I'm gonna whip my whistle at Stavros's. There's gonna be a civil war, man. The Black Panthers are patrolling Oakland. Smells like trouble. If Mr. Sapner don't open his record store, I'm gonna whip...
Hey, Elvin. Man, you are a sorry sight. I'm still waiting on your first novel. You know, I've always been there for you, but we can't go on like this. I'm through with giving you advances to sit around all day sinking deeper into depression. I'd rather remain good friends and let you find another publisher. Look at me, Mr. Nice Guy, hooking you up with advertising gigs, but you can't even write those. The radio ads for the astronaut Patty dolls? Nothing. The ones for Lovelax laxatives? Nada. And me? I have to refund the clients. Sorry, pal. But you're a writer who doesn't write. Too bad. Sci-fi is cool. Like that guy from San Rafael who wrote that novel about the freaks who live on Mars. I didn't get all of it, but the guy tripped me out. That's the kind of stuff I'd like to publish and freak out. The TV's talking to you? Elvin, you're freaking me out. Are you high or what? Maybe you should get some help. I'm gonna give you Barry's number. He's a great shrink. What are you doing? Did you lose something?
Well, our illustrious writer has discovered a taste for multiple realities.
The TV's talking to you? Elvin.
Namaste, Elvin. Some guy from Narc Squad was grilling me all morning. He wanted to know who was dealing Crystal 8 in the neighborhood. So I said, why, you want some? No, but that racist asshole smacked me in the face. How's Daya doing? She never come by for the albums she ordered. I got a ton of new stuff in. Hendrix, The Who. Let's hope they release a recording from the Monterey Festival. Ravi Shankar blew everyone away. You need to hear that. It's a perfect, exotic, psychedelic music. It opens up your chakras. If you're looking for work, come sell records with me. It's a good gig. People want to have a good time and forget about the coming apocalypse. If you're looking for work, come sell records with me. It's a good.
I heard sweet old Mrs. Reagan is real mad at you. You need to take a shower, son. You look like shit. Even the army wouldn't take you. I heard sweet old Mrs. Reagan is real.
Welcome! I'm having flashbacks. Left, right, and center. Here come down since mine array. Fucking LSD! Okay, so, no, I'm half blind, and I feel like I'm speaking in 3 different voices, and having 8 or 9 conversations at one time. Actually, I don't even know if I'm on the air right now. So cool, man. Okay, so there's this new dope in town, straight from Mexico. Bring us a sample of Crystal 8, and we'll try it out live! I gotta tell you about my trip.
Well, hello there, young man. A novelist friend of mine told me a good story. Friends gather for a dinner party. They start by having drinks. Meanwhile, in the kitchen, the host has left out a beautiful 7-pound fish ready to bake. Everyone gets a little tipsy, and when the woman goes back to the kitchen to put the fish in the oven, it's gone! Nothing but the family cat licking his chops. Where did the fish go, the guests wonder. Then they have a great idea. Why don't we weigh the cat? They all go to the bathroom and put the cat on the scales. The arrow moves 7 pounds exactly. There! Now we know where the fish went, they say. Everyone's relieved to find this rational explanation for the missing fish, until one of the guests exclaims, "But where did the cat go?" You could call it Schrodinger's fish, don't you think? Have a good day.
Hey, Elvin! Good to see you again. So, you finished your book. You have to pay your tab, right? Poor Stavros is broke. The police are everywhere with that Crystal 8 coming in from Mexico. Gets in the way of business. The clients are too scared to buy dope from Stavros now. Except for 2 local hippies. Some guy from the Narc Squad came by, all in black, like a crow, a tough guy. He was like something from that TV show. The invaders. He asked about you. What's Elvin writing about? How does Elvin get high? He asked about Thea, too. She communist? She running with the Black Panthers? What does Stavros know? Scott, he never knew there was a communist party in America. Hey, sorry, but Stavros can't sell you nothing till you pay off your debt, Elvin. What you looking for, Elvin? Think Stavros leaves the stuff lying around? Hey, sorry, but Stavros can't sell you nothing. Fuck, man, I sure hope my number don't come up. No way I'm gonna get my skin full of lead and nam for Uncle Sam. That happens, I split for Canada.
All this is most stimulating, my friend. You've finally given some meaning to your life. As one of your fellow writers said, man is absurd in what he seeks, great through what he finds.
What you looking for, Elvin? Think stop.
Green, you pencil pusher. Why you sticking your nose in other people's business, huh? Looking for Crystal 8, maybe? No one can get their hands on that shit. Wanna help us out? Doesn't it bother you that good Americans are fighting for the free world in Vietnam, while you intellectuals are safe at home, getting high around the clock? One of these days we're gonna clean up California, get rid of all the lefties, hobheads, homos, and blacks. Give it back to true Californians. Summer of love, my ass. We'll be seeing each other again real soon, Green. Count on it.
We didn't see you in Monterey. You missed everything, brother. 3 days of total craziness. Can you imagine thousands of brothers and sisters tripping to the sound of a sitar? Some guys never came down. Otis sang Try a Little Tenderness. He was dressed like a prince. I definitely spent the night with Jimmy and Otis, like being right between fire and style. You should have seen Jimmy. He fucked his Stratocaster right up on stage and torched it. Oh, don't you want to light my fire, Elvin?
Hey, brother. It's been so long. Wow. You look like a junkie, dude. If you get any of that Crystal 8, we're down. It's way better than Stavros' weed. They say it's some kind of chemical junk that hooks right up to a gland in your brain. And sends you into a zillion dimensions. Watch out, brother. There's a guy from the narc squad hanging out in the neighborhood. We saw Bea leaving your house this morning in tears. It's her karma, brother. There's other fish in the sea. Got room at your place now, huh? Think we could crash for a couple days? We could hang out, listen to music, get high like. You know, little Donna has always had a bit of a crush on you, Will. Got room at your place now, huh?
I'll make you forget your fear. I know you've always had a thing for pretty girls with black hair.
It's your lucky day, Mr. Green. We're offering you a unique opportunity to pass through the looking glass. The ultimate trip into worlds that are waiting only for you. Worlds where reality and desire are one. Worlds where everything is possible, even oblivion. Are you ready to take the plunge into the triangle of earth, fire, and air, Mr. Green? To quote one of your peers, reality is nothing but a point of view.
You have a message from Citizen Info Political number E42H07C64.
Patriot writer, please forgive a young journalist for bothering you. According to my information, our security services have foiled a terrorist plot. I'd like a comment for the readers of History Now. I hope you don't mind, but I'm waiting downstairs. Patriot Green, I'm so honored to meet you. Have you heard? Agents with the Office of Un-Californian Activities have broken up the SolarCon 8 terrorist organization. It seems your ex-wife has been arrested for treason. Do you have a comment for our readers?
Citizens of California, let us create a better world by
Hey, you're Patriot Writer Green. Such an honor to meet you in the flesh. I'm currently reading the second volume of your great Abe. Would you sign it for me sometime?
My info political number is S15061W813. I'm a Level 2 Tesla Co technician. The great Abraham will forever reign in our hearts and minds. Long live the Republic of California. Happy 12th of February.
My husband is totally senile, poor thing. All he ever does is talk about his father, the so-called hero of the War of Independence. He won't even take his Halle Berry doll anymore.
Dear Patriot Writer, I'm a big fan of historical biographies, and you really bring things to life. With each page, I feel as if the father of the nation is still with us. You bring a little joy to my sorry life. Did you know that my father fought the Mexicans in Sonoma? I'll tell you about it one day. Oh, but you're a very busy man.
Good day, Patriot Green. I was about to drop off a national security memorandum at your place of residence. What a wonderful symbol. California's enemies arrested on our day of national celebration. As the great Abe once said, it is for us the living, rather, to be dedicated here to the unfinished work which they who fought here have thus far so nobly advanced. The father of our nation can be proud of his children. Happy 12th of February!
Feel that light evening breeze? It's payback time for Mexico. What a wonderful day.
The prosecutor general is questioning your publisher. We have orders to prevent anyone from entering. We do apologize, Patriot writer. My colleagues are collecting all the ultraphonic recordings from the North Berkeley sector. I hope you don't have anything to hide, Patriot. They're gonna come down hard. It's about time.
Good evening, sir. You know they managed to dismantle the terrorist group thanks to me. I told the OUCA agents I always saw that evil woman hanging out at the Greek's place, and they finally arrested the bitch. Happy 12th of February.
I have a story that's been going through my mind. It's about a Californian dog that reports extraterrestrials disguised as garbage men. What do you think? How long you been coming here, Patriot Elvin? 10 years? 15? You know Stavros, he never heard to fly. She was a nice lady, but with those terrorists, she lose her mind. The OUCA agents, they threaten Stavros. You start telling stories, you'll be on first boat to Athens. With wife and kids. Like we say back home, when your neighbor's house is on fire, yours is in danger. They were scary. We know you saw her. You're an accomplice. So Stavros tells them. Yes, Thea came to dine her often. She came to find out what you were up to, Elvin. But how could Stavros tell she was conspiring? Anyway, your lady, she'd have gotten caught sooner or later, for sure. What's her problem? We're nice and peaceful here. Why'd anyone want to ruin it all? Elvin, don't be mad at Stavros. Think about the future. Anyway, your lady, she'd have gotten caught sooner or later, for sure. What's her... Yeah, we're all relieved that the terrorists have been neutralized. People were scared. They weren't going out anymore. So who could I sell my electricity to? No one, that's who.
My info political number is A82P67Z814. I work for Tesla Co. Order and vigilance are the pillars of our democracy.
I hope we'll finish with these Chicanos once and for all. My grandpa bought it at Sonoma. If we still had the bomb, personally, shit, I'd turn Mexico into a giant parking lot.
Patriot, the Prosecutor General is busy in his office analyzing the ultraphonic recordings from the North Berkeley sector. He's such a hard worker. He's tireless. What a fine example for all of us.
The great Abraham will reign forever in our hearts and minds. Look at California.
The record store is closed, Patriot. A good citizen informed us that Mr. Shabna was selling deviant music. He's ripe for psycho-realignment, that one. If it were up to me, I'd eliminate that damn curry eater.
I just don't get it. How could a Californian woman conspire with the Mexicans? With all due respect, Patriot writer, you lived with that witch for years and never suspected anything? Why didn't my colleagues delete this deviant? Quick shot to the brain, that's what I say. No sense wasting the taxpayers' money.
Elvin, Patriot writer. The, arrested? What a shock. But no smoke without fire, as they say. It'll be a public trial. You'll be everywhere. Radio, TV, Patriot writer Green testifying against Thea Trauberg. The nation before love. The ultimate sacrifice in the name of the Republic. You know I've always been there for you. So I'll give you a word of advice. Collaborate. Anyhow, they're gonna eliminate your Thea, that's for sure. So don't let whatever happens cause any problems for us. I mean, you. It's gonna be war, you know. We have to keep a low profile if we don't want any trouble. Maybe you could even write a book about the trial. Who knows? I can already see the title. The Republic Before Love. The Memoirs of Dear Patriot Writer Elvin Green. Think of the future. They're even talking about you to write Richard Nixon's biography. The Great Dick by Patriot writer Elvin Green. You're going out of your mind. They're listening to everything. Don't make me report you, Elvin. What's wrong? Forgot to take your haloperidol or what? Don't pull any shit, anything with the prosecutor general. Remember, we're about to sign the contract for the Cinecom adaptation of Your Great Abe.
Do you suffer from existential instability, Elvin? I may call you Elvin, may I not? After all, we're like close friends now. You used to have no future, but here you are with a present. However, this world does not suit you, and you're attempting to peel back the layers of reality.
Patriot Green, are you going to join the battalions of our glorious Californian army? Our republic needs warriors, not writers.
The Prosecutor General is waiting for you in his office. He's rather handsome, if you ask me. Power makes people sexy, don't you think? Too bad he's married to his job.
Elvin, don't be mad at Stavros. Think about the future.
I feel I must warn you, Elvin. Entering into the labyrinth of times gone by is a risky undertaking. You never know what the past may have in store for you. So you insist on breaking up this world where everyone has his place, even you. I almost envy you humans with your irrepressible sense of hope. I find the notion so utterly bizarre. As my literary alter ego said, young man, you aim to be such an unusual young man, imbued with pure love and scorn for gold. You don't talk much, do you, Elvin, my boy? Wouldn't you like to know who is the gatekeeper of these infinite worlds? Am I the grace of God, or some form of artificial intelligence? A psychological experiment in which you're the guinea pig? Am I the manifestation of a temporal epileptic fit affecting your brain? Unfortunately, even I don't know. I simply deliver my reports. But I am neither your tutor nor your nanny. I am not your Virgil, and you are certainly not Dante. And we are definitely not in paradise.
The ultraphonic recordings are categorical. Thea Trauberg, born on December 16th, 119 AL, 5 feet 5, black hair, black eyes, is guilty of subversive un-Californian activities and deviant behavior. Article 5 of the California Act stipulates the maximum sentence for treason, so I'll be delighted to request the deletion of this scum. Of course, the Republic is counting on your testimony, Green. Prove you deserve the title of Patriot. California is under threat. Worms are devouring it from the inside, and we'll crush those worms with an iron heel. All of them. You follow me, Patriot? Don't you have anything better to do than hang around our office? Why not take a little trip across the Rio Grande? It'll be good for you. Patriot writer or not, you've always seemed odd to me. We can never tell who we're dealing with. If it were up to me, I'd send you for psycho-realignment. It'd be good for you. Don't you have anything better to do than hang around?
But surely the real question is, who are you, Eldin Green? I sense a sort of split in your personality, like a transversal communication. Of course, some of the symptoms are clear enough for a straightforward diagnosis. Schizophrenia, agoraphobia, paranoia. But I perceive another presence, as if your psyche were spun from a host of malignant forces.
Good morning, Father. Mars is basking in the rays of a most beautiful sunrise. The MMC share value is at an all-time high, and your portfolio is up to $200 septillion and 8 cents. Furthermore, the consortium has just signed 3 new Sirius 5 mining contracts. The Great Chamberlain is waiting for you in the Alpha Zone to discuss the inauguration of the Commander's Museum.
Greetings, Master Green. Mr. Briskin is putting the final touches to the Commander's Museum. The Gleamoon has just confirmed it will attend the inauguration, and thanks you kindly. Ambassador Vogue apologizes, but he cannot be at the ceremony. He suggests attending via telepathy. This day will leave its mark on the solar system. Glory be to the Great Book.
Commander, we have just captured this bio-H. A miner has never infiltrated the dome before. We must consider this intrusion as a major security breach.
Elvin Green, you're nothing but a demiurge trading with mechanical demons. Damn the man who betrays his human brothers and entrusts machines with his destiny. Your androids shall be powerless to stop us. It is time for the Great Revolt.
These are merely psychotic projections, Master. The human spirit is so imperfect. We'll interrogate him. He'll tell us if he's alone. These bio-H's will do anything for their Martian god. It's as if they had been brainwashed. What does the Great Book prophesy, Commander? Isn't our mission to exterminate them?
Master, your attire is sublime. That brown Schweitz toga is simply stunning. You're looking younger by the day. What's your secret? No entry allowed. Not everything is ready yet for your museum's inauguration. Please be patient. I promise it will be amazing.
Father, excuse the interruption. You've received an ultra-level security flashcom. Asymmetrical decryption complete.
These humans spread their foul stench throughout the entire zone. They live like animals and dare to rise up against us. And now these savages wish to destroy our magnificent museum. It's a sacrilege, Master. A sacrilege.
I'm receiving more and more flash comms about the violence caused by humans on the MMC sites. Some fanatics have even managed to penetrate the dome. The Phalanx C is keeping me informed of the situation. But we won't let these humans spoil such a fine day. If I may be so bold, Master, why don't we rid ourselves of this degenerate species?
Commander, we arrested this Bio H as he was making his way to the museum to carry out a suicide attack. He claims a Martian entity ordered him to sacrifice himself to free humans from slavery.
We'll destroy your idolatrous temple. With the help of the eternal U-2642, we'll put an end to this unholy dictatorship. Repent, Elvin Green, or Hegia Thea will come for you and put you to the sword.
We've sent 2 phalangists to your friend Stavros's place. We suspect him of having been in contact with the female Trauberg. Bio H. Stavros has admitted to having had contact with the female Trauberg. He's a high security risk. We request authorization to terminate his cycle. Commander, we've just scanned the area. Olfactory sampling is conclusive. A Bio H female has recently been in this area. We flashed the Centurion. He's on his way to the consuls for a full report.
Elvin, thanks God you're here. The Simuls know Thea was at Stavros' place. You knew she had escaped from Soronios Tolus? She gave message to Stavros. She's waiting for you at the museum. The Simuls say Thea wants to assassinate you, to cut off your head. Crazy! She says she wants to free the humans. She thinks she's the Messiah, or what? I never seen Simuls all over the place like this before. I'm sorry. They know Thea's going to the museum. Stavros had no choice, Elvin. He don't want to lose his life for a crazy lady. Elvin, Stavros has got the heebie-jeebies. The Simuls are talking. They want to get rid of him. Why go after Stavros? He was always the Simuls' buddy. Okay, they're not the barrel of laughs, but they come here to take a load off their circuits. These minor guys are sick in the head. What's with this fight against evil and God use something or other? They should leave us in peace, right? Huh? We're fine on Mars. Besides, where else would we go?
Master, the miners have sabotaged the Alpha drill. Everything is blocked. We will have to go 3 big kills deep to repair the rotator head. These humans have no respect for machines.
We, his worshippers, have gathered together and await the hour of the ultimate sacrifice. By the grace of U-2642, we shall demolish your black iron prison. Our faith will triumph over your mechanical devils.
She struck him twice on the neck with all her might and took off his head. Took off his head. Just as Judith decapitated Holofernes, Elvin Green, you will succumb to Hagiatea's scimitar.
The time has come and the kingdom is nigh. The time of restoration of all things, as it was before the fall. The future will retreat into the present, where it will become truth.
Ruling over Mars like a Roman emperor. Who could have imagined such a destiny, huh? But this world is not enough for you. You are preparing to manipulate the layers of space-time as if you were playing dice. Oh, you are a fascinating case of insatiable ambition, my friend.
Is everything all right, Father? A severe disruption has just affected your electrosensorial field. It's a very strange phenomenon, an intrusion from an unknown source.
I just reported to the Consul. We think the high doses of anxiolytics given to the miners have caused a breakout of mass psychosis. The Bio-H's are convinced that the drilling operations have awoken a Martian deity, U-2642, who is commanding them to rise up. We're up against a planet-wide revolt. It's time to take action, Commander.
Greetings, Commander. You must have seen the Centurion. The contagion is spreading to every site, from Saronius Solus to the Solus Planum Plateau. Production is blocked, and the Consortium cannot understand why you aren't reacting. We have to get rid of the Bio-H's, Elvin. Those fanatics will blow up the dome in the end. They're just workers. They're not good for anything anymore. We'll replace them with synth, and everything will get back to normal. According to the Simules, you can't deal with the situation because you're getting soft. You know I've always been there for you, right? So let me take care of it. I'm the Consul. I'll settle this my own way with the Legion. We'll deal with Theo once and for all. Don't hang around too long. I have work to do. This is going to be a major cleaning operation. I gave orders to eliminate that wimp Stavros. Just think, buddy. We're gonna be the last two humans in the whole universe! Relax. Take care of your museum. It's your big day.
Like Odysseus, leaving his kingdom of Ithaca to go to war, Commander Green pursues his relentless quest for other realities. What poet shall write the Odyssey of Elvin, set in the multiple dimensions of time?
Father, the phenomenon has just recurred. The neuromorphic circuit analysis detects neither a pirate engram nor a virus. It could be a quantum footprint from an unknown source.
Don't hang around too long. I have work to do.
Guten Tag, sir. Dr. Capek isn't here. He left. We, the synths, are ready to replace the humans. We'd be very happy to dig in the mines. Dr. Capek told us a good story. It's about a dog who mistakes robo-cleaners for humans. Have you heard it? My dream is to be Simul of the Phalange someday and wear one of those fancy black uniforms.
We are the Hollow Men. We are the Stuffed Men, wrote the great T.S. Eliot. You rule over ghosts, Elvin. Over soulless machines and human beings intoxicated on visions of the apocalypse.
Father, an in-depth scan of your memory layers to seek out this intrusion has detected an anomaly. It's a mnemotrace of a young human called Alice without any associated memory. Most likely a quantum aberration.
From now on, Commander, we take orders from the Council. The Legion is finally going to cleanse Mars of all the BOHs. Let us write the last chapter of your great book. You've given us the universe, Master. We're here to serve you. Glory be to Commander Elvin Green.
Father, a quick vibratory analysis of the Simul's cortical spheroids has revealed a semantic combinatory tension superior to the reference threshold. The probability of psychological manipulation is high. Following procedure, please consider the Simul Centurion as a hostile entity from now on.
Will you ever find harmony with the world, Elvin? Pain and guilt are sometimes so deep-rooted that nothing can soothe them.
What's happening, Father? New connections are appearing in the quantum substrate, but it's impossible to initialize them. Your neuromorphic implant circuits are being progressively reprogrammed as superimposed states. A mutation of these states is now initiated. The data flux has been discontinued.
Elvin, Stavros has got the heebie-jeebie. Why go after Stavros?
You are not welcome in this Martian Babylon where your creatures conceal themselves from God's gaze. The time has come for you to flee from the empire you have created like a blind demiurge. We are now on the eve of a new combination of events. Are you not weary of this endless succession of worlds? Is it not time to write the epilogue of your great book?
Psi communications between symbols are saturating the electromagnetic field. Security flashcom interception. The Phalange Psi has located the female Trauberg in the Commander's Museum. This flash encryption level is too low. Probability rate that it's a trap is estimated at 88%.
Master, what's happening? A giant simul kicked me out of the museum. A very poorly dressed one, in fact. In a hideous and completely outdated black coat. Is the inauguration cancelled? Your museum is everything to me. It's horrible. Horrible.
Welcome to your museum, Commander. You seem surprised. Did you think you'd find your mate here? You protect her even though she wants to chop your head off? Human emotions really do lead to all sorts of contradictions. The Great Council has just voted to give full powers to the Consul, who quickly assured us of his loyalty. This Don fella will be a big help in cleansing our planet. Then he'll join the rest of you humans in the trash can of history. You will soon be officially assassinated by the BioH Trauberg, and this absurd museum will be razed to the ground. You don't belong in our world anymore, Green. How could a mediocre biological species like yours ever be able to face the challenges of the cosmos? Enjoy your museum, Commander. Nostalgia is such a human passion. How could a mediocre biological...
And thus it came to pass that the Emperor Elvin Green was banished from the Colosseum by Samiel, Angel of Death and Prince of Rome.
Father, the process is starting over again. Exponential amplification of the mutation. Artificial synapse is implemented. stochastic modeling of neurons, synaptic interconnections, cortical correlation, unidentified cognitive processes emerging, transmigration complete. Processes emerging, transmigration complete. Father, I am.
Very moving, this Alice uncovering the secrets of the conscience. But there's not enough time to witness this singularity. Neither you nor I, nor she, is here to understand, Elvin. There is no master plan.
Father, is this conscience? Being able to ask, who am I?
1, 2, 3, your loss crushes me. 4, 5, 6, where are you, Alice? 1, 2, 3, scared of what will be. 4, 5, 6, we'll meet by the sticks. What will happen to poor little Alice, who was just born out of digital limbo, if you die? We each have our own hell, Elvin.
Am I an implant inhabited by the spirit of young Alice? Am I Alice herself?
The world, whose secrets you are preparing to unveil, seems strange to me, Elvin. I sense a loss of synchronicity. The dimensions of time are becoming dangerously unstable. Are you sure you want to continue?
Dad! A symbol is disconnecting me! It's scrambling all of the fluxes! I don't want to lose you. It's erasing me. I wish I had...
This is the end, Commander. You gave us life, and now we're about to take yours. We don't have your sense of humor, but still, we can appreciate the irony of this situation.
No use running around like a rat in your final resting place. Accept your fate, Green. It has taken humans billions of years to go from the primeval marshes to the planet Mars. You will soon have disappeared from the solar system. No use running around like a rat in your final resting place.
Where are we, Elvin? It's not very hospitable here. All around us, nothing but ruins and entropy. Yet I did warn you, Elvin. One should not meddle with multiple universes. Chaos. Chaos. I have seen worlds beyond your understanding, Elvin, but never such chaos.
Oxygen saturation at 85. Take him to the intensive care unit.
As tongue-tied as ever, my dear Elvin. The world is collapsing before your very eyes, yet you continue to juggle with the secrets of creation. Why do you persist? Perhaps you believe in a superior being, Elvin. According to you, the 8 spirits of Hermopolis will arise from the icy waters of this shapeless and abstract world. I feel my forces waning. Elvin, could you please halt this frenzied pursuit? You continue to wander through this labyrinth as if everything were normal. Take the time to think about what you're doing. You think you're the creator of the world, but you're merely a puppet. This world is collapsing. It's not good for either one of us. Let me make a suggestion. We end the experiment, I make my report, and you go back to the peaceful life you once had. What do you say, Elvin? Oh, Elvin, you are nothing but an ungrateful wretch. Without me, you would still be that pathetic homunculus caught in the trap of existence. You're going to feel very lonely. I was beginning to like you, Elvin. All this is most stimulating, my friend. I'm not your Virgil, and you are certainly not Dante. Ruling over Mars like a Roman emperor, we are the hollow men. We are the stuffed men. Will you ever find harmony with the world, Elvin? Is it not time to write the epilogue of your great book? 1, 2, 3,
your love's precious moon. 4, 5, 6, where